Mahoney, Mahoney, Mahoney.
Welcome to the Mahoneys. I'm Michael Mahoney,
And I'm Brielle Mahoney.
and we are your hosts of the Mahoneys, which is pretty obvious by the name, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, welcome to episode 1. This is going to be just an introduction so you can get to know us and get to know if this show is going to be right for you, basically. We're going to tell you a little bit about us, who we are, what we like to do, what this show is not about. And so we'll just start with a little bit of honest framework and picture and like zoom in of where we are right now. We are in the basement of my parents' house, is where we currently live, and we are monitoring at the same time our baby son Roman, who's sleeping. So this episode may have some cuts in it because he's actually starting to wake up right now. He was supposed to keep sleeping for another hour.
Yeah. If you guys have followed me on social media, you know how I keep this with me religiously. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of this.
Yeah. But when you start something, you just keep going. So we're going to keep going through this until he starts to scream and cry.
He's still sleeping-ish.
Trying to put himself back down.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get into it, guys. If you're watching, if you're a friend of ours, what's up? If you're family members, hello, hello. If you're new, we say hello as well.
Welcome.
Welcome. So we wanted to make this show with the intention of sharing our journey and our story of where we've been and where we're going within our lives. So I'll give a big picture of who we are. We're married. We live in Newburyport, Massachusetts, as I said, with my parents. Right now, we're in between homes. We had a home in Arizona that we stayed in for a couple of years. We just decided that Arizona honestly wasn't our vibe in terms of weather and climate. The environment there is cool. We have a lot of friends and family who still live out there. It's just we're not desert dry heat people. We're ocean people.
Yeah, and the adventure to get to Arizona, even from here, it's we have a lot of stories.
Yeah, we'll keep the adventure for maybe another day.
Well, of course.
So yeah, we're living with my parents right now. In between, we're going to be moving to Florida in the next 6 months, and so we're just enjoying the good weather here. It's June right now. Yeah, it's June 20th.
Yeah.
This is when we're recording, June 20th. It's gorgeous out in Massachusetts right now, and it's going to be gorgeous for another 4 or 5 months. But then the winter comes, and
I do love New England.
Yeah.
I do love it. It's so beautiful. Even in the fall, it's
gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. It is my ideal place, I think, until the winter comes.
Yeah,
I don't like the snow.
It's just basically after Christmas until May. It's kind of crappy around here.
Yeah. So we'll probably be back for the summers, in maybe the falls.
Yeah, hopefully.
So.
We'll see. Yeah, she's actually allergic to the cold. We'll talk about that later too. So I brought her back here very first winter.
That's not a joke.
And we had record snowfall, all the things. So we're living here right now, and we're in between. And the reason that we've been wanting to start a podcast for a while. I actually was the co-host for a podcast called God Mode when I was working with a company called Upgrade. If you've been friends or followed me or you're a past client, you probably have heard of that podcast before. I love doing podcasts. I love bringing mindset content, and that's what part of this podcast will be about. We'll be talking about a lot about mindset. That's what my profession is helping people understand the language of their mind and how to reprogram that. And that's what my work specializes in. So we're going to be talking a lot about that. So also we love to talk about health. We're big, healthy, foodie, crunchy people. I don't know how else to describe that really. We don't trust big pharma. We don't trust a lot of the big food companies out there. So you won't be our sponsors. Yeah, Coca-Cola is probably not going to be a sponsor of ours. We're going to go find, with our name Mahoney's, we probably go find some local honey place.
We love honey. That's like our ideal sugar, like sweetener.
Yeah, I have honey. I have honey 2 to 3 times a day.
We literally had honeycomb or honey candles for our wedding, like little giveaways.
Yeah. Actually, I just forgot something real quick. I forgot to put this on.
Love it. What are you doing?
I'm the captain. I wanted to drive. Forgot to put that on to start off. Sorry.
What? It's not even on right.
What do you mean?
It looks weird. You gotta puff it up a little bit. The top.
I think it's better. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, it does look way better. All right.
Yeah.
I'm the captain. I'm in charge. I just want to That
Well, who's the real captain here?
I'm the captain. That's why I'm wearing the hat.
Who's the real captain? You go ahead, think that.
Yeah, I'm the captain. I'm driving the ship.
Oh, you sure are. You sure are, buddy.
So what else is this show about? The show is about arts, creativity. Brielle is a fantastic singer and dancer. Music is her love. I'm gonna let her talk about that a little bit. But if you love music, if you love dancing, we love to talk about those things. She loves to share those things. She needs to share those things more. I've been pushing her since we first started dating to share those things more. So I hope
am.
Yeah.
I am.
you are. You're doing great, babe.
Yes.
But you need to share your gift more with the world because you are a fantastic singer. She really is, guys. I know I'm biased as the husband, but I have plenty of friends and people who comment on my stories when I share her stuff and be like, "What the heck? How is she that good? Why shouldn't she share more?" And I'm like, "Yeah, here, I'm going to screenshot this and send this to her and send this to her that she's not sharing more." So arts, creativity. What this show is not. If you're into like fantasy football or sports, I played sports growing up. We were not going to talk about sports a lot. Maybe we'll talk about sports a little bit in terms of like how you can use your mindset in sports. But if you're looking for a sports show or a fantasy football show, that's not this show. If you're
I'm
looking
sure
for
some type of sports stuff will come up though because that's just like naturally you.
that's part of my life. I played football and boxing for most of my life, so sports is a part of it. I'm just saying like this is a not sport headline show. ESPN. We're not going to be. Actually, I would love to work with ESPN, so I'm not going to put that out there. But
ESPN
ESPN would be sweet.
sponsored us.
Yeah.
How does that even work? I don't even know.
We're probably not going to get the kind of viewers for ESPN. Barstool Sports would be cool. They're low. Actually,
They are.
Barstool Sports is kind of crazy. But I used to be crazy. We could talk about that too.
Yeah, I used to be crazy too, but in a totally different way.
Mistakes. We'll talk about a lot of mistakes. As you can tell with the show right now, we're probably making every mistake known to podcasting. We're going to share a lot of our failures along the way. That's also something that
We're all growing here.
yeah, the Mahoney's show is going to be the behind the scene. This podcast is going to be part of the one part of the medium, right, of how we share. Social media is another part, and we're just going to be sharing more of our story. I'll be vulnerable with something that we struggle with is how much do we share our son? Because we love our son so freaking much, and if you guys know our son, he's probably one of the cutest kids and the most energetic kids out there. And again, I'm his
we may
father.
be biased, but everybody freaking tells us.
I get it. We're
the same
biased,
thing.
but when you meet him, you'll understand if you ever meet him. But it is weird sharing your kid in 2026 with social media, and unfortunately, some of the weird people out there
Well,
who
we're
like
trying
kids
to steer
in that
away
way.
from that, though.
What do you mean?
Like from sharing him on social media.
Yeah, we definitely are.
At least
I
I
mean, we're going to make a commitment to it. We already have shared his pictures out there before, with other
Like
stuff.
going forward, I mean, it's just a really weird.
It's a weird environment,
It's a weird
especially
thing.
with AI, the way that they can
If you're a parent,
take
you know.
the pictures. Yeah, if you're a parent, we're going to be talking a lot about parenting, right? So obviously we're new parents. Our son's 18 months. We're going to be having more kids, probably 4 to 5. We're going to have twins next, twin boys.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Twin
No,
boys.
we're not.
Twin boys. So we have 3 boys.
No.
And then we're going to have a girl right after
All
that.
right.
So 1, 2, 3, boy.
Michael.
Girl.
Michael.
What? I got the captain hat on. I'm talking. I have the captain hat on. I'm
I
talking.
don't care what hat you have on.
So yeah, that's gonna be the story. When I get this right, it was here live.
Let me tell you this straight, guys.
Are you
I'm
gonna talk?
slap you.
You're gonna talk. See, without the captain hat, you can't see anything. So
whatever.
we have one son right now. Fast forward this in like 7 years from now, probably when we have 2 twin boys next and then a girl. I called it first. Yep. So we're gonna be parents. We're gonna have more
I'm
kids.
just not even going to say anything. I don't need to say anything about that because that's just absurd.
How is that absurd?
How would that even happen?
You would give birth to.
I get it. But how would that happen when
Sometimes you have to explain very simple concepts to her. It's okay.
I thought we were not going to degrade each other.
Well, you asked a very simple question.
The point is, you don't have any twins in your family. I don't have any twins in my family.
There's always a first time for everything. Is there not?
I just went. I'm not going to get mad today.
You don't have to get mad. I'm asking questions. I'm just curious if there's always a first time for everything. There's always a first time for everything. Is there
This
not,
is
guys?
not what. Okay.
Right? If
Michael.
you're not,
Michael. Michael.
who's
Michael.
who here is watching this and knows that they're going to become the first millionaire in their family, right? Who's going to break the chain, be the first millionaire? Or who's going to be the first person to get in shape in their family, right? Because maybe you come from a family who's a little obese, right? Well, we're going to be breaking the chain and having twins. Yeah. We're getting off topic a little bit here, but
If we have twins, it's Brad's fault.
Brad, it won't.
It is your fault, and I'm gonna be mad.
Brad Clifford, we're going to give a shout out to Elevation Health real quickly. This is a weird way to bring Brad in. And Elevation Health, we love you, Brad, and the Cliffords. You guys are over in London. And Elevation Health has helped me so much with my health. They might even be they're not partially, they are partially responsible for me getting fertile and being able to have our son, because from years of football and boxing, I had TBI. My pituitary gland was not working very well, so Brad helped me out. Anyway, so
we can talk about that. We're literally everywhere right now.
Yeah, I know, it's first episode. We're figuring it out. I'm the captain. I'm gonna steer us in eventually. Yeah.
All right,
So what else? What else is this show about? We are going to talk about health. I'm going to bring on some of my friends and connections that I've gotten to know over the years. Thankfully, I've been very blessed with my prior company that I worked with called Upgrade. Again, if you follow me along there, I met so many amazing people over there. I was so blessed to work with entrepreneurs and just people of really all different types of fields that I'm going to be hopefully bringing on to the Mahoney show, be working with over the years. And so you're going to get to learn from a lot of people who have been building business and hear their stories and see what's worked for them. That's also part of this show. Babe, anything else you want to say what this show is going to be about?
Yeah, it's going to be about our lifestyle, I guess, and
True.
but also fashion, beauty, and all the girl things.
Fashion.
Just kidding.
I'll be leading the charge with fashion.
No, you will not.
What? I'm fashionable.
You wear dad shoes.
Everybody wears. Well, not everybody,
No,
but
you
every
wear
dad
shoes.
wears dad shoes. What are
No.
dad shoes even?
They're those black shoes that you wear.
Those are comfy.
Anyways, I rest my case here.
So I guess part of the show will be about fashion. I doubt it will be about fashion, but
I'm literally joking. It might be.
she's fashionable. She's hot, so she's fashionable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
She's beautiful. You're
Thank
attractive.
you.
You're attractive, and you look good.
Okay, thanks.
So there's fashion within there. Yeah. Right. That's fashionable. Anyway, spirituality. We are both big believers in God, and
We also came from different backgrounds religiously.
oh, religiously, I was going to say definitely.
Well, in every single way, we came from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about specifically right here religiously. We can talk about that and
Yeah, I grew
How
up
that shaped
Irish
us.
Catholic, Catholic faith, and then
I grew up in the Mormon religion, and now we're Christian. I don't even know what we would title ourselves.
I would say that I definitely lean more towards the Christian faith, and I identify with the Christian faith. I wouldn't say that I'm sold on any one religion, but I do have a relationship with God. That's how the best I can put it. I am not sold on every religion because I think every religion has their pros and cons. I lean more towards Christianity because I think there's historical evidence and weight towards Jesus Christ, and there's tons of historical data for that. But at the end of the day, no one really knows. Guys, if anyone tells you that they know,
Michael, you are getting into every single possible episode we could possibly get into.
well, this is episode 1. I'm giving them
I
all
know,
the
but
picture.
like big picture things.
I'm saying if anyone ever knows about anything, right? Not just God, not just Christianity, but like if everyone says they know specifically about something, usually they are just speaking from their own perspective, right?
They could be talking about their faith.
They could be talking about their faith, but I'm saying when they say they know something for sure, when it comes to like faith and God, like we don't have any proof, right, that there is a God. God is something that I believe that you have an emotional belief with, right? That's what faith is. So we're going to be talking about our faith. I hope to be bringing on some people that are much more proficient and knowledgeable in faith, people that I've learned from over the years and have conversations with.
I think also we'll be talking about past stories. I always enjoyed like listening to people, like how we met. It's controversial.
I'm gonna take this off now. This thing's starting to hurt my head.
Look who's not the captain anymore.
It's hurting my head. The thing's tight. I have a fat head.
You have a big head. Anyways, yeah. I always love listening and hearing about people's stories. So
How we met controversial?
um, we can talk about that later.
You want to talk about it now? I think that's a good.
No, we're not going to talk
good
about
topic
that
for episode 1.
No, this is overview intro episode.
Maybe that's what topic number 2 is, or episode number 2 is.
How we met and how it caused some issues with some relationships.
Should we put out like a vote before, like on social media?
On like what people would want to hear from us?
Yeah, for episode 2.
I don't think a lot of people know that there was drama with how we met, though.
Well, that's what the teaser would be about. We would put out like a vote. This is live brainstorming, guys. Like we seriously.
We just turned the camera
we had
on.
nothing
I don't
planned.
even know where to look.
Besides, I keep looking over there. That
I
might
know.
not be the best spot.
I know.
Or I think we're supposed to be
We need to
looking
be
here.
looking here.
Yeah, or can be looking at my phone.
Or there, this.
Yeah, we have phones. Not that, of course, we have phones. I mean, phone setup.
Yeah.
So that could be. I like that for episode 2. So episode 2 may be about our controversial story of how
we came to
we
be.
fell in love.
How we became the Mahoneys.
The Mahoneys, yeah. By the way, if you don't get the freaking play on by now, everyone calls me. My whole life, I've been said, "Hey, is Michael Mahoney here?" I'm like, you got to raise your hand and just say, "Hey, it's Mahoney," right? But I get it. It's literally spelled M-A, then honey. So.
But it kind of works really well because, like, we love honey.
I do love honey.
We love honey.
Like, I'm looking at 2 jars of honey on our shelf right behind this right now.
We use honey a lot.
I do use honey a lot.
It's just like the best.
I've also noticed, for me personally, just going to speak subjectively, this is not scientifically. I actually think there is some science data for it, though. Honey helps me a lot with my asthma and my allergies. I actually think there's some data behind that, too.
Okay.
So, just felt like that thrown out there.
Yeah, that's great.
It's also delicious, and bees are great for the population of Earth, I think.
Even though Emerson loves to eat them.
Yeah, our dog likes to eat. Oh, we'll be talking about our dogs.
Yeah.
We have 2 dogs. We live with 4 dogs because my parents have 2 dogs too. We love dogs. We love, what else do we love?
We love traveling. We love to be at the beach. I think you already mentioned that.
Yep, ocean people. That's why I'm moving to Florida.
We are water people, but we're also mountain people as well.
Yeah, I lived in Denver, Colorado for probably 8 years. I mean, you grew up in Utah.
Yeah.
You're not a big skier by any means.
I would have been, but
woulda,
we
coulda,
just never
shoulda.
went. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I was a big skier. Probably talk about the mountains and just, I wouldn't say we'll talk about Mother Nature because we love nature.
Yeah.
When I say we talk about Mother Nature, we're talking about how there's a lot of psychology tied to how nature actually improves every facet of our life. A lot of the things that I love to do with my clients, to dive just a little off topic real quickly, is when they're feeling in a state that is not the most productive for them, I ask them first blank, I'm like, when's the last time you went outside, went for a walk, and went into nature? And if they tell me it's been a couple of days, I'm like, listen, I could give you every mindset tool in the world right now. Please go outside and just sit in some grass. Go sit underneath a tree. Just breathe. Look at the sky. Get some sun on your face and your body, and then come back and talk to me, right? Mother Nature's healing. If you haven't already experienced that, if you don't know that, shocker, here's some breaking news for you. So.
I think it's safe to say that Michael is more logic. He uses his brain a lot and does a lot of research, and
I use my heart too. What is that?
But I'm more intuitive and use my soul, my love.
I feel like there's a jab in there, like a slight jab that I don't use my soul.
I think as the episodes progress, you'll see he's factual. You talk with your heart as well.
I know how to lead with my heart.
Yeah.
I
You have a lot of information in that brain of yours.
I've studied a lot.
And I'm Brielle.
Man, I kind of want to just end the episode with that. And I'm I hope like in 10 to 15 years from now when our children are watching this, they'll be like, that was our mom. She said that at that moment in time. She just gave Dad a huge compliment on how smart he is, and then she
Yeah,
gives,
this is when you give me another
I'm
compliment.
Brielle.
This is when you like, no, babe.
What do you want me to say?
Well, the
That you're not
problem is you
Brielle?
can't say anything.
That you're not Brielle?
No, I am, but like, you add on to like who
You
I
are
am.
smart. You just are. You still. She's still held back by fear, guys. And I hopefully during this podcast journey story that we go on together, some of her limitations of fear start to slowly fade away, and you can actually start to see how intelligent this beautiful woman is. I've seen her be very intelligent. It's mostly when she's angry at me that she uses her intellect, because then she can figure out how to reframe me. But I've witnessed it, and I know that she's very intelligent. We all have our own intelligence that we all have our uniqueness to us, right? And is he okay?
Yeah, he's good.
I was trying to
Sorry,
say
I'm
nice
sorry.
things.
I'm sorry.
Trying to say nice things about you.
Sorry. Keep going.
We all have
Keep
our own
going.
uniqueness. She's very intelligent. And just to relate, a mirror here. If you had known the Michael Mahoney 10 years ago, I'm 39 now, so if you known me at 29 before I turned 39, before I turned 30, I was a smart ass, right? But I was not intelligent. So what do I mean by that? I had my own fears. I had my own BS that I was working through. And I didn't give myself opportunities to learn and to really push myself because I was held back by fear and limitations too. So my intelligence that you may hear and see now, a lot of my friends and my colleagues and my clients and my wife, they're like, oh, they give me compliments, and while I'm appreciative of them, again, I know who I was 10 years ago, and for a lot of my friends who are local to me and my family members, they knew who I was growing up in 10 years ago, so they're like, it's odd to see you like how you are, but that's what transformation's about.
But I've also had a lot of people say that about me as well. Obviously, we're all growing. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all, I mean,
Well,
some people aren't, but for me,
so
it's
that's
like
why I said,
I used to
yeah.
be this like super quiet, intimidated, embarrassed all about everything. Like I was just this person, and I also never really stood up for myself. And people that have known me in the past, and they like see my Instagram stuff, or I don't know, like talk to me for a moment. I have heard like, oh my gosh, you've changed so much. Like you are much more outspoken, and you're just different. And I actually love that. Like I'm so happy that I'm not that person, because I didn't love that person. I love this person that I am now, and I know that I'm constantly growing. So yeah, I feel like everybody's growing. It's just
Everyone's growing at their own pace, right? I do push you, maybe not from the best place sometimes. We'll probably talk about that, how we both have our faults. We're going to share deeper insight
we're
into our
not
relationships.
perfect.
Yeah, deeper insight
What?
to our relationships where, we both mess up as husband and wife, as partners, right? We hope to share that part of our journey and be real with you guys. This episode should be a reflection of the podcast of how real we're going to be with you guys. So what I would just add on to what Brielle was saying is that she's going through her transformation, I'm going through my transformation, and we hope that this episode and this podcast inspires you to be real about your transformation of where you are right now and what you have the potential to become and what opportunities there for you every single day to grow, with an invitation to do it with love. Though many people will grow through force, they'll do through pressure, they'll do through scarcity, lack, shame, guilt, and these emotions, they close you off, right? And they actually don't invite the fullest potential to you to grow. So that's where we're going to be doing this together as a couple, as a family, and hopefully bring along many of you along the way with us as our followers. Um,
As our friends, I would say.
That'd be good. Yeah, I like that better, as our friends, right?
I don't really consider the followers. It's more like friends because we're all sharing this journey.
See, she is intelligent. That's a beautiful reframe. Friends. Maybe that's your soul talking.
I talk with my soul.
Yes, her soul spoke out. I like her word better. Friends.
Yeah. I mean, we're all going through this journey. We all have different journeys. But,
We're,
like, why not share them together?
yeah, we're all going to be honeys together.
Mahoney.
Honeys.
Be our honeys.
That's so lame. I don't ever want to say it again. I'm sorry. So sorry.
You're my you're my honey.
I can't ever say that on camera again.
I'm sure you'll say a lot of other funny things.
How long has this episode been going?
I don't even know. Where's my phone? It's over there. I usually time myself on everything I do, but
Is there a timer on this?
No.
I feel like we should be wrapping up in some way.
Oh yeah. This is our very first episode, guys.
Yeah.
And it will be more structured probably.
We will. I love to be structured. I think that's something that she likes about me, but also hates about me at some point because I'm like, I wouldn't even let her do this podcast episode till she figured out a roadmap for me to actually motivate my mind to do it.
And I did it quickly.
Yeah. You did do it quickly. Actually, I was impressed with how quickly you did it. You've learned.
Yeah. Yeah, I've learned.
Sometimes.
And I am learning.
Sometimes I'll say things to her sometimes, and then like an hour later, I'll be like, "Oh man, I definitely said that in a mean way," but then I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, I'd hate that you do that.
I love her, and sometimes the smart ass in me comes out too often, and I just said too often. Now I just admitted it. There we go.
Yeah. Good job. You
See,
did
I'm
it.
healing too.
You did it.
We're healing alongside of you guys. We are healing alongside of you. Anything to close this episode with, babe?
Well, if you've listened this far or watched this far,
Yeah, thank you. You're probably like,
thank you for joining into this chaos of this very first episode. Again, the next ones are going to be more structured. I am pretty
we'll
sure
see.
of that.
I mean, I hope so. Well,
yeah.
No promises.
I digress. He will keep us back on track.
No promises.
Well, maybe.
I'm going to have my iPad here with like bullet points that I'll probably look at because that's how I like to coach too, with bullet points. So we'll probably be more structured. But then again, there's plenty of times where I just don't do anything that my iPad says. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you're watching. And what's the words? If this is, I don't even know how to, okay. Like, subscribe, follow.
Oh, I hate that crap.
All the good things.
I hate asking
people
to
give it a 5-star review, even though this is the very first.
I hate asking people to do that. It's just so lame. Like,
well, you're gonna hear it again, probably.
Why? It's like,
I don't. If you guys want to join the journey,
how about if you like the episode, just come back for episode 2.
Okay.
All right. That's the only thing I'm gonna ask for you. If you like the episode, come back for episode 2. If you want to hit the like button, cool. I guess YouTube might pay us for likes, right?
So I'm still learning about this stuff. So
me too.
Yeah.
They probably will. YouTube, you should pay us.
Anyways,
I'm gonna end with this. I was reading the Bible this morning, and this one hit me in a new light. I was rereading Matthew, and Matthew 6:22 said, "The eyes are the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, then the body will be full of light." And the word healthy in Greek implies generous. So that hit me in a new way today. I aim to be more generous in my life, and I hope many of you can find ways to be generous with the people around you as well, because I think generosity goes a big way of improving love for everyone. So that just kind of came to me.
That's a great way to end.
Yeah, we can end with that.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to cheers you, babe, but good podcast.
Cheers.
Episode.
Thanks for joining into Mahoney's with the Mahoneys.
We'll see you later.
Bye. Mahoney.